morning, this is Ashish, system of 15C038. Today I'm going to show you the experiment, web tech experiment of experiment number 4, that is web design using advanced CSS3. So here's the question, like we have to create a web page using a proper HTML5 and CSS3. We have to set the background image for the whole web page. Then navigation bar, we have to make a fixed roller effect horizontal navigation bar using list of links. Then we have to remove the bullet of the link and remove the default text declaration from the link and display the link as block element and specify the width and color, background color. This navigation bar should stretch the full width of the screen, and the navigation element themselves should still centered over the content area. Then in banner, we have to add a banner image and navigation bar should be placed over it. Display divisions over the image and position them using the position and offset properties, and display the banner as per the mockup as suitable colors. After banner, add two sections. Each section should have section title reason that is section title region that is always positioned at the top. In the first section, maybe some text, and the second section we have to some text. Then we have to divide into the three columns for the first section, and each column should take up the equal amount of space on the screen. And then in second section, we have to display the item in the table format, and you must include a CSS file. No inline styles allowed. So here is the mockup page, and we have to design the page like this. So now we're going to discuss the code, HTML code. So this is my HTML code. In this, I have included a CSS file using link href. Then in body, I have declared a division class banner. In this, I have given the list using navigation. In this list, link, that is a link is the form of link that home, academics, activity, and others. Then in division class, I have given created a division class image1 that and given the image source alternate like height and width. Then another division class image2, I'm given another image source, another image class division3, and I'm given another image source. So I've created another division class called title1. In this given I have name. Then division class heading1, in this my favorite, and again under that heading1 division class f1. Then division class f1 text. In this I have given some text, and division class f2 and I have given some text. Then another class called heading2. In this my favorite rights I have given some text, and I have created a table. In this table I have the column span 2, that will be my favorite right, and the class I have given created a class name as item name and item image. Then I have given the item name and the item image like image source file. Then I have created a class called TImage. This is all about close the table and center and division, including the body and HTML. So this is all about my HTML page. Now I'm going to discuss the CSS page. So here is my CSS coding. So I've given as margin, padding, and box sizing by default, like margin 0 pixel, padding 0 pixel, box sizing as border box. Then in in body, I have given the background image as URL as 7. Like I have given some image URL. Then background size as covered, and background attachment will be fixed. Then in banner class, like under the banner class, I have given the background image, background size, height, and width. Background image I'm something given as some image source. Then background size will be covered, height will be 400 pixel, and width will be 100%. Then in navigation also background color given, I have given background color. Then width, position will be fixed. Then under the list, given the text decoration, font family, font weight, color, font size. I'm given some font decoration as none. Then font family will be Helvetica, and font weight will be bold, color as red. Then navigation list text align will be centered. Then another navigation list I have given display as under the navigation list I have given display as inline block, height as 50 pixel, width as 24%, padding 10 pixel, cursor will be pointer. My cursor will be changed to the pointer. Then I have given used as hover, background color I have given something, and opacity will be 0.3, like it will be very light. Then in list again I am going to hover as color as RGBA, and 255, 0. Then in title class I have given the color as aquamarine, text align center, height 60 pixel, padding 10 pixel, border as 2 pixel solid red. Font size will be 32 pixel. Background color will be RGB at 21, 20, 20, 20.4. Position will be absolute. Top will be 200 pixel and right will be 0 pixel. Then similarly in image 1, position I have given position as absolute, top as 75, left at 100 pixels. Similarly in image 2 also, position top left, and I have given the Z index as 1 in the image 2. Then in image 3 also, position absolute, top 75 pixel, left 350 pixel. Then in heading 1 also, I have given as height, font size, color and background color. Then in F1 class also I have given some properties like background image, height, width, border radius, box shadow, position top left. Box shadow is given as 10 pixel, 10 pixel and 5 pixel, and as red. Then hover I have given opacity as 0. Then in text I have given something like width, position, top left, color, text align and border. Similarly, for F2 class also, background image, height, width, border radius, box shadow, position top and left. Then hover I have given as 0. Then F2 text also, width, position, top, left, background, color, text align, border. Then heading 2 also, height, font size, color, background color, position and top. In table, I have given as position will be relative, top will be 600 pixel, width will be 50%, border collapse will be collapsed, and length left is 200 pixel. Then TDTH I have given as border 1 pixel solid red. Then TR nth child will odd is given as border color sky blue, and child event I have given border color as pink. Hover as opacity is 1, background color. Then T image class I have given the width, height and float. Then T image item image opacity is 0, item image hover plus item image opacity is 1. Like whenever I'm gonna click put my pointer on that, the image will be displayed. So now we're gonna show the output. So here's the output. Here's the whole output. Like I have given the list opacity, as you can see it is very light. Then I've given my name. Then I've given the background image. As you can see that background image is fixed, it is not moving, this one. Then I've given the display, there's some images. And in my favorites, whenever I'm gonna put my pointer on some image, it will be like it will not be displayed. So this is the I've given the some text under something. This is my table, and this whenever I'm going to point something on the list, like and Lamborghini I've given as Lamborghini, then the image of will be displayed. So these are the logos I have given. So this is all about my experiment number 4. Thank you.